The misty hours of the morning. Faint sunlight filters through the trees. A silhouette appears in the distance. An animal with magnificent antlers on its head comes into view. It moves quietly, in harmony with the breath of nature. Thousands of years ago, in the forests and grasslands of Europe and Asia, a creature with majestic antlers roamed the land. Despite its graceful movements, it was a true symbol of nature's magnificence. The first ancestors of this species appeared around 400,000 years ago and lived across vast areas during the last ice age. They are commonly known as Irish elk because the first fossils were discovered in Ireland. But in reality, their range stretched from Western Europe to the river plains of Western Siberia. MEGALOCEROS were herbivores. They lived in open meadows and forest edges, feeding mainly on grasses and low-lying vegetation. The most striking feature of the males, antlers that could reach up to 3.5 meters in length and span over 4 meters wide, palm-shaped, like leaves. Females generally lacked antlers or had very small, sometimes completely absent ones. They had a more slender build and displayed more protective behavior within the herd. In harsh winters, they fed on bark and hardy plants, while in summer they grazed on abundant grass and flowers. Despite their enormous antlers, males used them more for display than combat, to compete with rivals and attract the attention of females. Primitive humans observed and hunted these creatures. Their images were immortalized in many cave paintings. The sculptural antlers of the megaloceros may have held sacred and symbolic meanings in the imagination of ancient people. Around 7,000 years ago, at the beginning of the Holocene epoch, this species went extinct. With climate change, forested areas became denser, and open grasslands diminished, shrinking their primary habitat. Also, their large antlers made movement in dense forests more difficult. Human pressure and competition for food accelerated their extinction. Today, thousands of bones and antlers of Megaloceros giganteus have been found across Europe and Asia. Some antlers are so well preserved that they still amaze viewers in exhibition halls. Paleontologists can deduce the animal's strength, behavior, and even mating strategies from its skeleton and the shape of its antlers. Though these giant deer no longer roam the earth, their trace lives on. In ancient human art, in modern scientific research, and in the silent history of the forests. They remind us of the balance of nature and the delicate boundary between humans and the natural world. Thank you for watching.